did it.
Welcome to Adventures in Reach. So today I'm here with Lauren. I was just out here filming some videos. We talked a little bit and found out that Lauren has never rappelled before, and so I thought this was perfect for this whole channel and more of what I'm looking to do to encourage people to do this sort of thing. So have you had any experience on rope climbing, anything like that?
I did a few rock walls in college with some friends, learned a few knots, but that was about 4 years ago, so
Okay.
I don't remember any of it.
Indoor wall or
Indoor.
Indoor, okay. Yeah, so a little bit different feel, right? Because you have, you have some padding underneath. There's a little more exposure here. However, that's a great training for this, right?
Yes.
And I like to encourage people to think about like building their self-efficacy, right? Their belief in their self, and kind of one of the steps to do that is relating this activity to other things that you've done. So it could be climbing a tree if you've never done that before, but perfect if you're in.
I do all kinds of tree climbing.
All right, perfect. So what are you thinking right now? You just looked over the edge there. It's about 40 feet, by the way. What are you thinking right now?
Well, my first instinct was, oh, that's much higher than what 40 feet was in my mind. But, I feel like I trust this random guy I just met. No, I think it'll be really good, and I'm excited to try it.
Okay. Yeah, so it was pretty random. And, yeah, so I was telling her I wouldn't just trust me without knowing any background, and so I just kind of gave her some background of like, search and rescue and outdoor education in college and teaching climbing and all of that. So I'm not just a Yahoo, as hopefully you know by watching the channel. One of the things I like to do is just give some information, right? I talk about on this channel where you need the correct equipment, information, or knowledge and skill to do these things safely and effectively. I was explaining the 10-point system for anchors and how there's 2 points here. I can also explain how like this rope here is rated to 2,700 pounds, and so when you divide that in 15 for a rescue ratio for the fire department that has a higher standard, this can hold about 180 pounds safely, and we have 2 lines here. So, and then we jump down to this rope, and this is rated to about 7,600 pounds, so we're way above. Say this tree fell over, right, and this one was gone, this one would still be separate and holding. So we have some redundancy. The system we have going on here now is we have the ATC with a auto locking carabiner on an extension, and then a prusik shortened with this figure 8, and then also going to the rappel loop. If she were to let go and fall, the prusik would hold on the lower side of the ATC. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Slowly, walk over here.
Okay.
And make sure, your brake hand you're holding on.
Okay.
And now I want you to get used to the idea of that thing holding you first, okay? So have your left hand ready, okay? And I want you to just lean back and just sit in the seat, okay? It just feels weird. I've known it for a while. Yep. So you're holding with your right hand, right? Keep that brake hand on nice and tight. So your left hand off. What I want you to do now is slowly lower yourself back and let the prusik catch. Okay?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, because I want you to see that it works before you go, right? So does that make you feel a little better about going, okay,
yeah. It does.
Yeah. The other thing I would tell you if you're watching is that if this is too much, starting at the top of a 40-foot cliff, you can also do this exact same thing at the bottom, and you climb up to the part that you're comfortable with, right? So it might only be 5 feet off the ground, and do this exact thing, this test. And then that gives you the confidence to go a little further up, do that same thing. But here, we've got a brave soul, and so we're going for it.
Like in movies, you always seem like kind of bounce.
Yep.
For my first time,
Yeah.
should I just kind of?
Yeah. So just don't worry about doing that initially. Yeah. So I would instead just walk backwards.
Okay.
Nervous is okay. That means your brain's working, right?
That's right. like climbing backwards.
Yes, totally like climbing backwards. I'm going down to meet her at the bottom. It's a short walk around here. I'm excited because it's always cool to see people challenging themselves and doing something new. All right, what did you think?
It was once you get the motion of the ocean going, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Definitely. It was awesome. And I think I understand what you mean, even if I thought like, because at this part all of a sudden it goes really straight to the beginning. Absolutely. And I was thinking, oh, I understand now that I'm in the harness. If I grab that, how that's gonna work. Yeah. So it's best to just go for it. Okay. Give it a shot. I think I want to try to do the big one. Okay. If that's cool. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. She's hooked. All right, so we're back at the top. Lauren wants to go again and over the taller cliff that's steep right from the top. And she's hooking this up for herself. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, I can see what you mean there. Yep. Over the steeper part. Here we go. Say cheese. There you go. Doing good. Whoop. Don't let go. But that's why we have the Prusik, right? That's right. Yep. Oh, did it. There you go. That one was definitely a bit different. Like you said, you don't have that staircase that's kind of like, okay, you're about to go down. You just kind of, you're on it. It was good. Sweet. I hope that you, like Lauren, will take a risk, maybe sometimes in the moment impromptu like that, and sometimes where it's more calculated. But either way, I think that taking a risk, as you saw, can really pay off sometimes, and you can kind of expand what you're comfortable with, and you really get to learn something and have a new experience. And you could see it on her face that she really seemed to enjoy that. And so anyway, I hope you take some encouragement from her and try something new, and then comment below what that thing is that you plan to do or that you have done recently. Just make sure it's safe. And also consider joining in by clicking the subscribe and notification bell down below so that you can get more content like this to build your fun, ability, and confidence in the outdoors, and to expand what adventures you think are possible for yourself.